Hello, everyone. How are you guys doing today? I hope you guys are fine. So, I've realized that a lot of persons are actually looking for the right investment to put their funds into. They're looking for legit platforms, safe, secured investment to put their funds into. But many times when they see this kind of things and they decide to try, it usually ends in premium tiers. Yes, so today I have brought you a solution. I want to teach you some things that you need to start applying. When you do these things, you'll be able to tell if an investment is safe, is secured, or is legit. That way you can save yourself some premium tiers. Since I started applying these principles, I've saved myself a lot of premium tears. You need to learn this because when you fall, you must rise. And this year we have agreed that we no go gree. Okay? Alright, so ensure that you watch this video to the end so that you can learn these principles and you can save yourself premium tears. You start applying them and you start making the right investment decisions. No more trial and error, no more guesswork. You see an investment, you analyze it, and you can tell, oh, this investment is safe. I can put my money in this investment and go to sleep. Are you ready with me? All right, let's get started. Number one is to evaluate the investment objectives. Now, what do you do under this point? You check if the duration of the investment is in line with your time limit. What else do you check? You also check, what do they do in this investment? Is it in line with my goals? Is it in line with my objectives? Is it in line with the things that I've written that I want to achieve? Let me give you a quick example. Now, when you are trying to raise your emergency funds, you should know that the safest kind of investment to put the money into is investment with very low risk, such as mutual funds, government investment. Of course, this is the government, and we know that the risk is very low, very low, very low. You read about it, you check what this is about. And then the beauty of mutual funds is that you can get your money out as quickly as possible, because you are doing what, trying to raise an emergency fund. Because anytime you need an emergency funds, of course you need the money to be in a platform where you can quickly pull it out from. So you can see that the mutual funds is a very good platform for you to save your emergency funds. Now, another scenario is this. Let's assume that you are someone who is into contracts. You do contracts, you do businesses. Like, once a business opportunity comes up, you use money to quickly do the business and all. Now, you have money. Sometimes there's no business to do and this money is idle. But then we know that keeping idle money is giving your money to inflation to erode. Okay, now what can you do with this kind of money? You keep this money in a high yield savings account. Now, this high yield savings account can give you anywhere between 5 to 10%. I really don't know. You can do your findings about that. But then they are called high yield savings account because, of course, you can keep your money there in short time, large volume of money. Yeah, all right. Now, and you can also get your money out as quickly as possible. Are you following me? Now, another scenario is you have saved up to maybe 5 million naira. You really don't need the money. There's no project you're doing, and you do not have time to start a side business. Now, to ensure that that money does not lose value, that money works for you, you can look for an investment opportunity where you put that money. You can buy assets. Of course, these monies are the money will work for you. And when I say assets, I mean you can buy real estate. Real estate is another very low risk investment platform for you. Yes, you buy, you see what you have bought. It is tangible and it appreciates. You can see it there. Yeah, that's another scenario. So the first thing you should do is to what? Is to evaluate the objectives of the investment. If you're also investing for cash flow, you want something that can be giving you money regularly. Of course, there are various platforms that you can do that. Just check, oh, this investment, because sometimes an investment opportunity may not necessarily be a scam, but then it will not satisfy you, it will not meet your needs. Let's say you put your money and then you put your emergency funds into an investment where you need to lock for 1 year, and an emergency comes up at 3 months. of course, it is a lot of stress trying to get your money out of that kind of platform, and then you can go about regretting putting your money into that investment. Anybody who does not take time to listen to why you are dissatisfied will think that the investment platform is not legit, but the challenge is that the investment objective did not match with your own objectives. Do you understand that now? Okay, so let's move on to the second one. Perform your due diligence about the investment, the company itself. Now, when you're doing this, what are you checking out for? You're checking out for the financial health of that company. You're checking out for their track records. How long have they been doing this investment? What is their history? You can even ask for this document from the company. Can I see your financial records? Can I see your accounts, your books? Can I see your numbers? This is my hard-earned money we're talking about, and if it's not safe, if it's not looking, if the numbers are not adding up, there's no need putting my money in that kind of company. Check their growth pattern. Did it just come from nowhere? Do your due diligence. Some of you want to do investment and you're afraid of asking questions. This is your money. Ask questions. Ask. If the person is tired of answering, run. Let the person answer all your questions till you are satisfied, till you are convinced. Go online, check this company, check about. I remember one time somebody told me about one investment opportunity. I checked Google, I don't see anything about this company. I went ahead and I started, and the first time, of course, it turned out to be a Ponzi scheme. Yeah, because the returns were too good to be true. I checked. My point is, I checked online and I didn't see anything about them. The company does not exist. Nothing. You can say I was very foolish. Well, I was ignorant, and that's why I'm teaching you this. Check the company, ask questions, look at them. Are they registered? What are people saying about this company? Reviews are very important, very powerful too. Check what people are saying about this investment. Check what people are saying about the company, their track record. Do your due diligence, because it is your hard-earned money we are talking about. You worked so hard for that money, and because you're looking for how that money can work out for you, you don't want to lose the money. All right, so what is number 3? Consider risk management strategies. Like I said before, no investment is risk-free. So when you want to go into an investment, ask, what is the company's risk management strategy? How do they plan to manage risk? Because anything can happen. So, for example, I sell a particular investment that is called real estate cashback. This opportunity allows you to invest as an individual into residential or commercial properties that are located in locations with very good potentials to give you high returns on your real estate investment. Mostly in highbrow areas. Now, this investment gives you a low point of entry into real estate investing, because we know that with 1 million naira, you cannot really buy a commercial property. In fact, even residential plots are over 1 million naira in Lagos now. Okay, and you're looking at highbrow areas, you're looking at areas with very high, potentials for growth and appreciation. Now, when I sell this investment opportunity to people, I let them know, number one, what are the risk management strategies this company has put in place to ensure that your funds are safe. Number one, this investment is insured. Your investments, the properties are insured. It means that your funds are insured. Number two, I tell people, in case of any eventuality, I'm telling you now what this company has put in place to manage, different kind of risks, to manage losses or any eventuality. I tell people, in case of any eventuality, a landed property that equates equates the amount you have invested will be given to you. It's a win-win. This makes this investment a very good one. A very good one. Are you following me? So now I'm just telling you that before you go into an investment, check what is the company's plan to mitigate risk, because we know that anything can happen, but how What have you put in place to ensure that I do not lose at the end of the day? Like I always say, it is your hard-earned money and you must ask all the questions. If they cannot provide a proper answer, please run. Now, another thing you want to check is, what product are we selling? What products are we selling? Another reason why I also believe that the real estate cashback is an amazing investment platform is we are selling earth, land. If you are investing in land from a company with a good track record, a company with good history, insured, that is a calculated risk. It is a calculated risk. So in this kind of investment, you can put your money and go and sleep. Because whichever way, it is a win-win for you as a client. The investment was designed with you in mind, ensuring that you win whichever way it turns out. So to buttress on this point again, before you take any risk, before in investing or in your finances, check well what is their strategy to mitigate risk, to manage risk. It is very important, very important, because no investment is risk free. So there has to be plans in place to manage it. Insurance, and like this one I'm talking about now, it is insured, and whatever happens, you get the property that equates the amount you have invested. So the next point to consider is your risk reward ratio. What does this mean? It means that you need to sit down and evaluate what you stand to gain if you go ahead with that investment or financial decision, and what you stand to lose if you don't, or what you stand to lose when there is a loss or the investment does not go as planned. So you must weigh it. If what you stand to gain is way more than what you stand to lose, I think that is a good investment option to consider. And if what you stand to lose is so higher than what you stand to gain, or you cannot bear what you will lose if that investment goes south, please do not go ahead with that investment. Another thing you should consider, especially when it comes to investing in assets, is the asset diversification. Now, what does this mean? Analyze this new asset you're about to invest in and check how it fits into your portfolio overall. Now, when you analyze this, check, does it in any way contribute to my portfolio? Does it in any way mitigate overall risk in my asset portfolio? Does it solidify my portfolio? If it is not in line with your goals, I think it's a good sign that you should not go ahead with that investment. So in conclusion, please always remember, at the point of making any financial decision or investment, that calculated risk involves careful consideration and thorough analysis. It is also always advisable to consult with a professional in whatever class of asset you're about to invest in, to know how the objective of this investment fits into your own goals and objectives. Okay, I hope you have learned something. So if you have, kindly hit the subscribe button and turn on your notification bell so that you get notified anytime I post an educative content like this one. Okay, all right, see you in my next video.